just like to say, we're listening from Peter. We love you, but do we ever have a story for you? Now I'm going to get these duck calls out here. A reporter once asked Andrew Jackson, Old Hickory, your 7th president, Oklahoma. President Jackson, why do you always carry that Bible with you? He reached down and picked up his Bible and he said, that book, sir, is the rock upon which the republic rests. I'm still there, Oklahoma. I'm with him. You understand what I'm saying here? This says that in the beginning, opening line, first sentence, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, period. Well, if he didn't, every last one of you are going into a hole in the ground, along with me. And you're never coming out if he didn't. Right? See if the opening line is true. If God really did, in the beginning, create the heavens and the earth. If that much is true, Oklahoma, then all of it's true. Better read on. Right? Well, when it gets to ducks, let's see, God created the heavens and the earth. About 20 verses later, he created the fish and the birds of the air. And made ducks and made up. And you know what? Because they all went bad, human beings, just like us, there's not a good person, good, based on their own works in the house. There's none good but God. Right? We all make mistakes. Well, back there in Genesis, every thought was evil, so God looked down and he just drowned all of them but 8. His prerogative. You sin, you die. It's a code that all human beings are under. So he drowned all of them but 8. The 8 that made it, Noah and his family stepped off the boat, and God said, be fruitful and multiply. The fear and dread of you, Noah, will fall upon all the beasts of the earth, the birds of the air. They fear humans and they dread us because we're out to get them. And all the creatures that move along the ground and all the fish, God says, I've given them into your hands. Everything that lives and moves will be food for you. Just as I gave you the green plants, I now know I'll give you everything. Hold on to that thought. Fast forward thousands of years later, the Apostle Peter was on his way as they were continuing on their journey. He's doing mission work for the Lord Jesus. He went up on the roof to pray. He became hungry and he wanted something to eat. I'm quoting. As he was praying, he fell into a trance. He saw what seemed to be a large sheet being let down from heaven by its 4 corners. Oklahoma, get this sight in your mind. Here's a giant movie screen being let down out of the heavens. The Almighty is sending this Jewish boy a message. So Peter looks up, wondering what in the world it means. The sheet contained all kinds of 4-footed animals. That'd be beasts of the earth. 4-footers. Let's see now. White-tailed deer. How many feet does he have, Oklahoma? He's on the sheet. How many feet does a moose have? He's on the sheet. What about an elk? He's on the sheet. What about an old hog? He's on the sheet. And old Peter's looking. The sheet also contained birds of the air. Now we're talking ducks and geese and quail and doves and such. All the creatures that move along the ground, there'll be crawfish, bullfrogs, and such. A voice from heaven said, "Get up, Peter, kill and eat." In Oklahoma, I just quoted you two texts, one in the Old Testament and one in the New Testament. I'm a C-plus man. I was a C-plus in junior high, high school, college. I have a couple of degrees. I know y'all already knew that by looking at me.